Hi folks, I've been messing around with some cheap paracord to see if I could make some guy lines for use with tents and tarps, and I came up with this little knot that when it's under tension doesn't move, but when it's not you can adjust it very easily. Under tension, adjust, and it only takes a few seconds to make. Get your cord, make the big loop, wrap it round 2 or 3 times, put the running end into the big loop, then into the small loop, pull it tight, as tight as you can. Then you'll have a loop that moves, but not when it's under tension. Move it when it's slack, hold it under tension. If you have a problem with loose straps, simple answer is join 2 strips of Velcro, roll them round, and then just fasten them over each other. Problem is solved. No loose strap. Gas stoves, like most stoves, are susceptible to the wind, so one little prep we can do is put a hole in an old shoe polish tin, put the top through, screw it back on. Makes another little wind guard, and it directs more of the flame upwards, making the stove more efficient, so you don't need to spend as much on fuel. Another quick and easy prep to make your stoves much more efficient is to get some heavy duty aluminium foil, cut it to the shape, fasten over the ends, put some tabs on the bottom, fold it round the stove. You have a cheap and effective windshield that weighs next to nothing and costs next to nothing. Hexagon stoves are great. You can kick them around, you can throw them around, and as long as you can open them up, they're going to work. However, they're not very good in the wind, so get a piece of thin aluminium from a beer or a pop can, cut it to size, make a little cover that fits over the end, and it makes it much more efficient and much less susceptible to the wind. You cook faster, you use less fuel, it's cheaper. Having safe water is an essential. With a clear water bottle, it's easy enough to see the state of the water inside and even how much you've got. An ordinary military bottle, you can't see inside. How clean is it? Well, it doesn't really matter, because if you use denture tablets, fill it up with warm water, drop 1 or 2 in, the water will change colour, it'll foam. Leave it as it is, eventually the water will change back to the clear colour, it's been sterilised. Tip it out, leave it upside down to drain properly, and then just fasten it up and use it next time. One really good knot that I've seen on the internet and I'd like to pass on to you is the Canadian jam. You take your cord, you put a simple overhand knot in it. A little further away, you do another one. You pass the running end through, and now you can tighten it up. And pull it until it jams, and you can tighten it as much as you like. It won't come out until you grab the other end and just pull it off. It's simple, it's effective, and you can even do it with cheap paracord. It's designed for smooth nylon ropes. If you're sick of finding spaghetti junction when you want to use some rope or some paracord or some string, there is an easy answer to sort out this problem. When you've unspaghettied the rope, which you're going to have to do anyway, find 2 sticks in the ground or some chair legs. Doesn't really matter as long as you've got 2 uprights. Loosely coil the rope or string in a figure of 8 and keep on doing it till you're almost at the end. Just test it now and again to see that it will come off when you're finished. When you get to the end, you need to tie it off in the middle with a neat knot that takes in all parts of the rope, especially this first bit. Once you've got the rope off, might look a bit of a mess, but when you come to undo it, it's dead easy. No problems, no kinks, no jams, no knots, job done.